Hello viewer. This seems to have caused quite a bit of controversy on woodchuckers. Most people, in fact 99% of people, say they like it. Great, thanks very much. One chap decided to put his oar in and says, it's all wrong, this is wrong, that shape shouldn't be that shape, the box is the wrong dimensions, blah blah blah. It started off quite an argument. Now, as far as I'm concerned, in wood turning design, there's no right or wrong. The rights and wrongs come to how you hold your tools, how you present your tools to the wood to be safe. Yeah, there's right and wrongs doing it that way. But as for the design, how can there be a right and a wrong? It's what's pleasing to you that matters. A finial, according to the dictionary, and I quote, it's an ornament on top of a piece of furniture, etc. There's no law that says what shape or size it should be, how thin it should be, whether there should be an onion there or not. I mean, in theory, I could put this on top of that box and call it a finial, and I'd say I like it. Actually, I was saving this for having an attempt at the highest goblet, but still. Another thing, a box, a receptacle or container. There's no set dimensions for a box. It doesn't have to be, if it's so wide it has to be so tall and the walls have to be so thick. It's a container. It doesn't matter what it looks like. It matters to me what it looks like because I'm pleased with how it turned out. This bloke wouldn't have it, and he kept arguing, and there were a lot of people sticking up for me, which I'm very grateful for, believe me. But I don't want anybody falling out over this. It's just a box. It's 3 lumps of wood. You know, I like it. I've had so many good comments about it. But if everybody did everything the same, wouldn't we live in a really boring world? Going around dressed exactly the same because it was right. Going around in exactly the same car because it's right. You know, I just can't explain it properly. As for the lid, it's a pretty solid lid. I just did a little bit of a inlay there. There's no law that says you must hollow the lid out to a certain thickness. That's how I wanted to do it. It's not right, it's not wrong. It's just how I wanted it. And yes, the lid still fits nicely. Is that right? Is that wrong? Should it be a loose lid? Should it be so tight you need a screwdriver to get it off? You know. The box itself, yes, it's nicely hollowed out. I didn't show too much of it in the video, but it's a receptacle, it's a container, you can put something in it. It doesn't matter what it looks like to anybody else as long as you're pleased with how it's turned out. There are some really weird things on YouTube videos. Some of the things I don't like, but I like the way they've been done, and I would never say that's wrong. It's not wrong, it's different. That's my rant. So I'm grateful to everybody that was sort of sticking up for me. There's no need to get into arguments, so don't worry about it. I'll be back and I'll keep putting stuff on. But at the end of the day, there's nothing set in stone to say how big your finial should be, what shape it should be, if it should go to a point or if it should have something on the end. You know, there's just nothing, nothing set in stone. So that's my little rant. I hope he watches this video. I doubt if he will, it's probably too big-headed, but still. That's it. That's all I want to say. I will be back with another project soon, when I've calmed down. And so thanks to everybody that stuck up for me. I do appreciate it. I'm learning all the time, but I'm learning what I want to do, how I want things to look. So see you soon. Cheers now.